The Legacy Hunt is a storytelling scavenger hunt to get your kids engaged with your family this holiday season. So pretty much how to talk to grandma, how to talk to uncle, how to talk to aunt, and how do kids ages 6 through 12 start those conversations, have follow-up questions, and what can we ask each other in our families that will get people laughing around the dinner table and make our holiday dinners so much more entertaining. So imagine that your kids might be running around, they might be a little bored, and they need something to do. Here is where the Legacy Hunt comes in. So there I have come up with some very cleverly worded prompts, such as find someone in your family who has an embarrassing nickname. Ask them what it is, ask them how they got it, why did that happen, Grandpa? And then watch the hilarity ensue. And from there, once they have the stories, once they've had the conversations, and maybe your child has their own embarrassing nickname, and then they get to share their story with their grandfather or their grandmother or aunt or uncle, whoever it is.
Inside the Legacy Hunt, you will find a parent guide explaining exactly how you can support your child while they get to know grandma, grandpa, and whoever else happens to be at dinner. In addition to the parent guide, you will also find Mad Libs included, which means you don't even have to do the writing. I've come up with fill-in-the-blank options where it's really easy to tell your family's story and help your child tell the stories they record. When it comes to how you can spend time with your family this season, I can tell you for absolute certainty that the Legacy Hunt is probably the most impactful gift you could get this season. For a whopping $22, you can help your child or your children have better relationships and get your family talking to each other.
Being able to talk with family, the gift of giving your child the opportunity to have meaningful conversations with the people they love and the people you love that could spark deeper relationships for the rest of the year. Maybe they don't, they might start talking to each other more. There might be, hey, can I call grandma and talk to her about what we talked about on Thanksgiving? Or, oh my gosh, Mom, do you remember this thing we talked about with Aunt Stacy? I can't wait to talk to her about that at Christmas. So you absolutely could see a bridging of different conversations and relationships that weren't previously there. So recommended ages for this exercise, this activity, is 6 to 12. You, once purchased, feel free to copy it for the little humans in your life, in your family. I want this to be accessible and easy to use with no-brainer pricing.
So by now, you might be wondering, why in the world am I doing any of this? For me, it's about helping my children get to know their family members before they're gone and to be able to ask the questions that they have been dying to ask, and to remind myself to ask the questions that I want to know about my family members. My father passed away when I was 18, and we didn't have a chance to have a lot of the conversations that I would have liked to have had. And there is memory loss and Alzheimer's in my grandparents, and there are many memories there that are also gone. So for me, Legacy and the Legacy Hunt is my way of helping others talk with their families and using the skills I have to help other people have better conversations. All of that in mind, take a few seconds today, click the link, and purchase the gift that could change the course of your family's story this season.